Fans, please direct your attention to center court for a very special recognition. Today, we honor the 1978 ACC champion Maryland women's basketball team, who began the program's tradition of greatness that we are privileged to celebrate today. Under the direction of Hall of Fame coach Chris Weller in 1978, the Terps recorded a lot of firsts. Maryland won the first ever ACC Conference Championship in women's basketball history, defeating NC State 89-82 and advancing to the AIAW tournament for the first time in school history. Averaging almost 90 points a game, the Terps knocked off top-ranked Tennessee en route to the first ever IAAW Women's Final Four and to the national championship title game, which was televised nationally for the first time ever. The Terps were defeated by UCLA for the national title. The 1978 Maryland women's basketball team earned an overall record of 27-4, the Terps' best season since the program began. We have live footage from the 1978 ACC title game. Check it out. Here with us today, we have Jane Zivalich, a forward from Boca Raton, Florida. Jane wore number 10 and played 39 minutes in the ACC title game to lead all players in most minutes played. She finished with 9 points, 9 rebounds. Jane traveled here today from Florida, where she is a doctor for primary care specialist and a mother of 2. We also have Lisa Schlesinger, a guard from Kensington, Maryland. Lisa wore number 11 for the Terps. Lisa is now the Senior Vice President of Schlesinger Real Estate Company here in Maryland and one of the top 5 senior amateur golfers in the nation. She was the Chrysler Club National Champion in 2005. Also, Lisa Abood, a guard from Bethesda, Maryland. Lisa wore number 12 for the Terps. Lisa is now a PGA and LPGA professional and teaches at Olney Golf Park here in Maryland. Also, Debbie Jones, a forward from Sharon, Pennsylvania. Debbie wore number 13 and played 29 minutes in the ACC title game, notching 4 points and 4 rebounds. She was also one of the team captains that season. Debbie traveled here today from Pittsburgh, where she is currently the CEO of Marketing District Corporation. Also, Jane Connolly, a guard from Hyattsville, Maryland. Jane wore 21 for the Terps. She was one of the first 2 women's basketball athletes in the history of the university to receive an athletic scholarship. Jane is now the sports coordinator for the Maryland National Capital Park and Planning Commission and a mother of 2. And Mary Briese, a forward from Silver Spring, Maryland. Mary wore number 22 and played a key leadership role for the Terps as one of the team's captains. Mary is now the Executive Director of Development at Georgetown University Law Center and a mother of 1. Also, Doreen Lefeged, a guard from Potomac, Maryland. Doreen wore number 24 and scored 8 points and a team-high 3 steals in the ACC title game. Doreen is a retired nurse from the Army. Also, Krystal Kimrey, a center from Auburn, North Carolina. Krystal was the tallest Terp on the team at 6'5" and wore number 31. Along with Jane, Krystal was also among the first women's basketball athletes to receive an athletic scholarship to the university. Krystal is now the executive director of the Northern Virginia Juvenile Detention Center. Also, Pam Reaves, who wore number 30. Pam's a revenue analyst at Georgetown Hospital and a teaching coordinator at the Christian Education Institute. She lives currently in Bowie. Also, Tara Heiss, a guard from Bethesda. Tara, also a team captain, was the first ever to be named ACC Tournament MVP after leading the Terps in scoring with 30 points and 6 assists in the ACC title game. Heiss was a Women's Basketball Coaches Association All-Region selection as a senior She finished her collegiate career in 1978 as one of the most prolific players in Maryland history. Following graduation, Heiss played in the World University Games in 1979 and was named to the 1980 U.S. Olympic team. She was inducted into the Women's Basketball Hall of Fame in 2003, and her jersey number 44 was retired and currently hangs in the rafters of Comcast Center. John Stratton. John was the Terps statistician and served as the team manager. He's still in his 35th year at Maryland, still statistician and a Redskins statistician at FedEx Field. Also, Martha Hastings, a 77 graduate of Maryland. Martha was named assistant coach for the Terps after serving as the team's captain in her junior and senior year seasons. Martha has traveled here today from New Hampshire, where she is now a special education teacher. Also, Monica Merkel, a graduate of Maryland. Monica was named assistant coach for the Terps after completing her 4-year career. Monica is now a full-time mother of 9, but finds time to continue playing and still enjoys coaching. She currently lives in Frederick. And at the helm for the Terps, a 1966 Maryland graduate, Chris Weller was named head coach for the Terps in 1975. Her 27th season with the Terps, she guided Maryland to 3 Final Fours, 8 Elite Eights, and 10 Sweet 16 appearances, with 8 ACC championships to include a win in the 1978 ACC Tournament Championship. Named ACC Coach of the Year twice, and the 1992 Naismith Coach of the Year, Weller was the 5th Division I head coach to earn at least 400 victories at one school, setting a Maryland record with 499 wins and ranking in the top 25 in all-time coaching wins. In 2010, Weller was inducted into the Women's Basketball Hall of Fame as one of the best coaches in the game. Unable to join us here today is Betsy Bailey, Gail Hook, Debbie Stewart, and Chris Kirkner. Fans, let's hear it one more time for the 1978 ACC champion Maryland women's basketball team.